So in this video we will be making Minecraft with 6 different AIs that will be working together, step by step, and those 5 AIs are one of the most strongest AIs for coding as of now, featuring Claude, DeepSeek, Kimi, Gemini, GLM and Qwen. So this time instead of competing they will be working together to be making a Minecraft clone from scratch, and as according to my research and testing, these 6 are considered one of the most strongest AI for coding overall. Okay, I know Gemini let us down last video, and to be honest it is lacking when it used to be strong, but last video I happened to be using 3.1 Pro, and that model is a bit outdated so I will use 3.5 thinking instead which is proved to be better.
Now let's start with Qwen, using 3.7 max thinking mode which in my opinion, Qwen is the best if not, one of the best. When I used it never let me down, so I have high hopes. Alright, so Qwen has just finished coding, and, astonishingly for you guys but not for me, it coded a whopping 1228 lines of code, so this is looking very good so far. Let's test it.
By the way, I'm running this in my own code editor as you can see, which is why the UI and tabs look weird, and I'm currently previewing it, but don't worry, this IDE is just as good as VS Code, you'll see. We will now preview Qwen's work. I'm excited, and as you will see it works just like VS Code Live Preview. And yes, it works as you see, we have a nice Minecraft style UI with all the controls, interesting.
Wow, not a bad start from Qwen. It did manage to produce Minecraft just barely. I like the generation and stuff, but I strongly dislike that the blocks are transparent, see-through and passable, so we will get that fixed from the next AI.
So our next AI is ZAI powered by GLM, one of the most advanced coding agent, so we will give this guy a shot. Let's enable Deep Think, an advanced search for the best result. And the model we are using is 5.1, probably the best for GLM. We shall add visual clouds in the sky. And make sure the blocks are not see-through. Apologies, but by the way, I forgot to paste the code in from Qwen, so I will update the prompt and try this again. Okay, can you not? I waited for like 10 minutes and it's still reading my prompt. I just hope the outcome is good. So GLM 5.1 just finished fixing Qwen's code, and it has a built-in preview tab so we will use that to save time. And oh dear, why is it not clicking to play? Well, let's try my custom IDE and see if it works. Now we move to Gemini, and we will be using Thinking 3.5 this time for best results. You can see the prompt I just sent, and I have now pasted GLM's code to see if Gemini can fix it and implement the changes I requested. Oh my goodness me, it coded 994 lines of code, although is a lot. It was much less than last time, meaning it must have removed lots of things. Congratulations Gemini, I definitely asked you to keep the blocks transparent. I don't know about this, sometimes Gemini is very good, but for some reason in my videos it did poor, but either way, it's not the end of the world. I guess what I can do is give it another chance to redeem itself. So let's give a prompt to try and ask it to fix. Or maybe not. I guess I will repaste it and let Gemini do the work. Well, maybe I overestimated Gemini, but still it does have a potential, it just doesn't use it. So I guess this what Gemini presented, well, it's niche, but never mind, there are other LLM we still haven't covered yet that can perhaps fix this, and either way, Gemini has a chance to shine in future videos. What do you think? Should I use 3.5 Flash next time? Some says it's good, and some says it's bad. We will find out later. Now we move on to Kimi K2.6 thinking. Kimi is very underestimated, it does its job well. I just hope I didn't surprise you when I introduced it to our 6th strongest AI team. So I have high hopes for it. I asked to add a crafting system as Gemini couldn't do it, fix the fact that Gemini broke the controls and fix the blocks and to create its own texture for it as it is decent at it. So fast forward and long story short, after 10 minutes, it coded and now let's preview it via Kimi Canvas. It's time to see how this talented AI does. I'm nervous. And oh, this is not looking good. This is indeed not looking good. Kimi, what do you do? You were never like this. Why are all the blocks dark? It must have something to do with the lighting, unless, of course, the texture is just black, which will be dumb. So, Kimi partly fixed it, so it's no longer dark, well kind of in my observation, but, the blocks, as I thought, is still see-through, and yes, so that's an issue. However, if there was any good news, the blocks are no longer passable, so that is something. Good job, Kimi, well kind of. Okay, because it still wasn't the best in my opinion, I gave Kimi one last chance to redeem itself, and this is what it came up with. I did use Kimi K2.6 instant this item to experiment, but I guess no improvement. However, it did add water. Okay, a bit awkward, as water isn't something you break in real life, of appear inside rocks, but oh well. Now we are moving on to DeepSeek, one of the GOAT LLM. We will use expert mode with deep thinking, and let's hope it fixes what Kimi did. I asked it to fix the lighting and see-through blocks, but along with adding day cycle and weather cycle, as it can handle a lot of tasks. I genuinely also like its thinking step by step. Good sign. It's done and it's time to run it. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what is going on right now, but it doesn't seem that DeepSeek is fixing this properly. Let's see what it did so far. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to check Kimi's crafting system, so I test it, and it works perfectly. See? So this crafting system is the work of Kimi K2.6. Mediocre but impressive, it does kind of work. It's done, and now let's run it to see what it did. Come on, DeepSeek can't even fix basic things from my point of view. We move on to the final boss, Claude, and I'm deeply sorry for any inconvenience, but I had to use Sonnet 4.6 rather than Opus 4.8 as I don't have usage for it, though I can use third-party software. That could be done for another video, and besides, Sonnet is as good as Opus. It basically uses 80% of its power with much less credit cost, so nothing to worry about. And plus, to make it fair, I will use max effort and thinking mode to make the best possible Opus behavior. Please appreciate that it uses lots of credits. I like Claude's thinking system too. Though you're right, a bit unnecessary to say that, my bad. Seems that Claude kind of broke the game and it's not clicking to play, so I will use Quen for the final time, and we will preview it instantly. This is Quen's code that fixed Sonnet 4.6. It might not look like it as I cut that part to save time, but let's see. Oh please. Yo, no way. Whoa, is this real? So Quen actually managed to fix everything. You are kidding me, right? Dang. Oh, that's lucky. This appears to be in a pale garden biome in Minecraft. Now, let's see. The day cycle is actually a bit too fast. I think that was Claude Sonnet 4.6, but Quen definitely fixed the lighting and everything else, as it did note that. But yes, the command system also kind of works maybe? But yeah, this is the result you get if you have 6 of the strongest AIs working together to be making Minecraft clone, which isn't bad of now, but bad before. Quen AI has carried this obviously. The other AI was lacking, but believe it or not, they each contributed at least 1%, yes? But on a scale of 1 to 10, I rate it a solid 7.5 out of 10. The day it a bit too fast and wicked at mobs, but I didn't request it as it is not a core feature of a voxel world, but yes, maybe I should have. Yo, we even have the storm weather. It somehow managed to make lightning. Wow, just wow. Would you see this? From a black world to a fully functional lightning is impressive indeed.